बिस्मिल्लाहिर्रहमानिर्रहीम। डियर स्टूडेंट्स, आज हम द ओल्ड मैन एंड द सी पे एक सवाल डिस्कस करने जा रहे हैं जो कि बड़ा अहम है और अक्सर नावल पे ये सवाल आ जाता है, और वो है सिंबोलिज्म इन द नावल, सिंबोलिज्म इन द ओल्ड मैन एंड द सी। सो फर्स्ट ऑफ ऑल लेट्स सी व्हाट इज सिंबोलिज्म। सिंबोलिज्म क्या है, पहले हमें ये पता होगा तो हम बात को आगे जो है वो समझ पाएंगे। तो सिंबोलिज्म जो है ये एक टेक्निक है। सिंबोलिज्म इज अ टेक्निक यूज्ड बाय वेरियस राइटर्स टू क्रिएट डेप्थ इन देयर राइटिंग्स। यानी सिंबोलिज्म है क्या? इट इज अ टेक्निक। इसका मकसद क्या होता है? इट इज अ टेक्निक यूज्ड बाय वेरियस राइटर्स टू क्रिएट डेप्थ इन देयर राइटिंग्स। Writers create depth, as The Old Man and the Sea is a very small novel. If it has no symbolism, then it would have been an ordinary novel. अगर इसमें symbolism ना होती तो ये एक आम सा नावल होता. So it is symbolism which creates a depth in this novel, which makes it a storehouse of inspiration, which makes it a great novel. So symbolism goes a long way to make The Old Man and the Sea a great novel. Symbolism is a technique, as I told you. Symbolism is a technique, it is used by various writers to create depth in their writings. A symbol is an image. एक symbol एक image होती है. Apparently it is an image which is used in the narrative, in the story. जो story के अंदर narrative के अंदर शायद इस्तेमाल करता है. It is an image which represents some idea, thought, emotion, feeling, concept, philosophy, or point of view. So, symbolism is of various types. It has main three types. The first type is traditional symbol. Traditional symbol. The second one is individual or personal symbol. Individual or personal symbol. The third one is traditional individualized symbol. A traditional symbol is a symbol which is used by various writers, and it becomes a tradition to use a particular image for a specific thought or emotion. For example, a rose is a typical symbol of love and beauty. Flower is a typical symbol of beauty. So rose is an example of traditional symbol. Individual symbol is that symbol which a particular writer, which a specific writer uses, to which has not been used by any other writer before him. After him, some other writers may use. However, an individual symbol is not used before that writer by any other writer. For example, Donne uses the symbol of man, prince in prison for man. Prince in prison is an example of individual symbol. Prince in prison is an example of individual symbol. Now the third one is traditional individualized symbol. ये वो symbol है. It is a symbol which is in tradition, but it is given some individual meanings by some writer. It is called a traditional individualized symbol. मुझे एक पंजाबी का शेर याद आ रहा है. सजना ने फुल मारया मेरी रूह फलक तक रोई, लोगों के पत्थरों की मुझे पीड़ जरा ना हुई. यहाँ फूल जो है, it becomes the symbol of hatred. It becomes the symbol of hatred. Similarly, in Wordsworth, in William Blake, we have the symbol of sick rose. O rose, thou art sick. So the sick rose is the example of polluted materialistic love. It is a symbol of selfish love. So the symbol of rose becomes sick rose. It becomes a symbol of hatred. It becomes a symbol of polluted, selfish love. So it is the example of traditional individualized symbols. All these three types of symbols are used by various writers in their writings. These symbols are found in symbolic titles, names, symbolic names, images, situations, situations, things, etc. There are other examples too. So, however, in the Old Man and the Sea, we see the very first title is very symbolic. At first, we see that the title is very symbolic. The title is symbolic of man who is full of experience and he is to compete with life to survive. So, man is to survive in life. So the title is symbolic of man has to struggle to survive in life. We discussed in detail in the lecture of the title. So we have other symbols in this novel too. We have the symbol of man or the old man. The old man is representative of man in general. Man is experienced, he is to struggle and he is to struggle hard in order to survive in this life, in order to achieve his target, in order to get his destination. So on the way, he faces many difficulties. He fails to catch any fish for 84 days and then he works hard. He does not yield, he does not give in. He struggles and struggles till the end of his effort. Then we have the symbol of great fish, Marlin, the symbol of Marlin. Marlin is symbols of man's aim, which is very big, and man is to plan according to its size, meaning by man has to plan. If the aim is bigger, he will need greater planning. If aim is small, then he needs very minor type of planning. Then we have the symbol of sharks. Sharks are symbolic of hurdles of life, of those forces which work against man when he is working for his target. ये sharks जो हैं ये ताबूती कुव्वतों की hostile forces की symbol है. Sharks are symbolic of hostile forces in life. There are many hostile forces which work against you when you are working hard. Similarly, the old man has killed the fish while he is returning home. He is attacked by sharks. He is to struggle with sharks in order to save his trophy. So this is how there are hostile forces which are always there and work against you when you are working for your target. In life, जैसे आपकी नींद है, आपकी मुश्किलात जो हैं, फाइनेंशियल प्रॉब्लम्स या कोई भी आपको रास्ते में रुकावट पेश आती है, तो वो शॉक्स के जरिए सिंबलाइज की गई है. We have also the lions. Lions also are symbolic of bravery and boldness. There is also a young boy. Manolin is symbol of old man's last youth. It is symbol of energy. It is symbol of hope. He is symbol of determination. Then we have in the novel Sea. Sea is for the old man Lammer, Elmer. For other people, it is Lammer. Lammer is masculine, meaning by sea is symbolic of life. It is endless. It is endless, vast, wide, full of dangers and all that. Similar is case with the life. So sea is symbolic of life in general. Life in general. For common people, life is lammer, meaning by difficult, strong. Whereas for the old man, it is elmer. It is very easy to overcome. Life is very easy to overcome. So sea is symbolic of life in general. Then we have the skiff is small. Sea is big, but the skiff is small. Boat, his boat, small boat. Skiff is symbolic of individual's life. Life in general is unlimited, whereas the life of man is small like boat. Meaning by a man is given 60 or 70 years or 50 years to survive in this world and do in this world. So in this way, skiff is symbolic of man's individual life. So these are some of the symbols which are used in this novel. There are many examples of narration, symbolic narration. For example, the old man says to the fish, "Fish, I will show you what a man can do and what a man can endure." It is the example that man's real aim is not to kill simply the fish. His aim is to show the fish what man can do. So this is a symbolic utterance. This is a symbolic utterance. Similarly, the situation in which the old man is caught is symbolic of man's failure. Sometimes in life, man fails and fails many times, but he keeps on working and can achieve his target. So these are some of the symbols. I hope you understand it well.